Hello, in this video I'll show you how to download some sample data and edit the data so you have some data for your proposal. So the first thing we need to do is come over here to Safari and open it up. And if you go to the website and you go to vendor data, and if you try to download a data file, say we'll do this train zip file, it downloads really quick, and if you come over to the Finder and look at it, we have a small problem. By default, Safari opens up the data, the zip file. We don't need that, so we'll go ahead and delete this. And what we need to do is come back, make sure you click the Safari window, and then hit the Safari button and go under Preferences. And then you have this checkbox here that says Open Save Files for downloading. Well, uncheck this, and that'll allow it to stay in a zip format, because the equipment has to be in a zip format for the program to open it. So now we can go in here and we can download the file again. Okay, at this point we should be done with Safari. So we'll close it. We'll open Finder back up and we'll look at the downloads folder. Now if you notice, the file is still in a zip format. So we'll just move this over to the desktop for now. We'll close this down. And then back in the program, we can come over to the data and say import data. And what we need is equipment data. So we'll click that and we'll navigate back to our desktop. So we'll come over here to our desktop, and there the equipment data file's there. We select it and hit open. And that should update your equipment file with 192 records. So to verify that, we can come in here to equipment and open it up. If you notice, we have 194 files, records, and that's because they had one or two records already in it to begin with. Okay, so at this point what we got is we got data in here that has $10 default value and last updates and stuff like that. So we've got we want some real data in here. So what we need to do is we need to manipulate this data to where it shows current data. So the easiest thing to do is, I have a price sheet that's come here, and this is just a fake price sheet, but it gives you a price sheet. We'll open it up, and this is what normally people get whenever they get their update sheets. And you don't have to have all the information in here, but we need enough to where we can update our price sheet. And this price sheet is just, like I said, it's fake data, but we can do it. So what we're going to update is we're going to update the condenser information, and we only want to deal with the train. Of course, that's the only data we have at this point in time, and we'll go with 13 SEER equipment because it's no longer available, and we'll update that with some 15 SEER equipment. So it's real easy to do, and this file is real easy to manipulate. So all we're really interested in is the last update. So we'll move this closer, and the cost closer, and we don't need the AFU because that's not for air conditioners, and we can move the height, width, and depth closer. Alright, so what we're looking at here is we know it's train, so we can move that out of the way. You're just getting the relative information here. So this data right here is obsolete data. We don't need it anymore. So I've lost the cost somehow or another. There was a cost needs to be brought over here. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll take our PDF file that our salesman sent us with the updated model numbers, and all we have to do is highlight this model number here and Control C or copy it, and then in the program all we have to do is highlight it, hit delete, and Control V or paste into it. With the Apple Mac's got a little bit different than what I'm used to, and if you want to enter the full model number you can. And you can tab over, and to the SEER, these are 15 SEER equipment, And then on the cost, we tab over to it, and this cost here, he's saying it's $15.99. And we'll check our height. It's 29. Move our depth over so we can see it, and our width over. So our height's 29, our width's 33, and all that's the same. And the only thing we need to do is say today's date on it, so that we know that it's valid and updated data. And we'll do one more just to make it quick and easy. And we'll get the 2-ton unit next. And Control C on that, copy it, paste it, add the rest of our model number in, and make it a 15 SEER, and it's 1663. And the height on it is 33, the width is 33 and 30. And well, finally we can give it the update as today's date. So now we have updated data. So all we have to do then to save it is to close the file down, and it's saved. So next time we want to open it, we'll have updated data. We can come here and under description, and we'll go by the SEER 15, filter it, and the two data that we just entered is available to us. And to enter it onto the program, all you got to do is select it and hit insert, and it will show up on the form. That's how you enter data and update data from your database. Thank you for watching.